Hey guys, so this week we're talking about international defense profile. And first we're supposed to describe each of the four rationales provided when a country decides to use aggressive military force. So the first one is defense. So it's a military act to prevent attacks or reduce damage. The best thing I could come up with was after 9/11 when we deployed troops to Iraq and Afghanistan to clear out, or I think it was to Afghanistan, to take out the people that attacked us. So we're trying to prevent other attacks in the future and also get payback. And then there's deterrence, which is to protect the country from attack from an adversary. And the first thing that came to mind was Korea when we went to help the South Koreans when they were being invaded by the North Koreans. And then there's compellence, which is deploying troops to persuade a behavior. So like kind of similar to defense. I thought Afghanistan, Iraq trying to change the behavior of that country and get rid of the jihadist rule. And then there's swagging, which is deploying military to enhance prestige and pride. And I thought of just like parades, like North Korea, Soviet Union, Russia, trying to show off their military might. And then after watching the TED Talk, we were supposed to talk about nuclear weapons and what should the international regulation on use of nuclear weapons. That's a tough call because on one hand you should say like obviously there probably shouldn't be nuclear weapons, but is everyone truly going to eliminate them? Probably not, because no one's going to want to be double crossed and not have a nuclear weapon when someone else does. So I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Should the United States be allowed to maintain its nuclear arsenal? No one should. But, how should the world leaders respond to countries like Iran and North Korea developing nuclear weapons? Should probably be tougher on them. Probably need to do something about it. I don't know. It's a tough call in all sense, because you don't really want to start a war with the country, tell them not to make a nuclear weapon, but maybe they could. I don't know. Maybe they could give them an ultimatum or something. And then my first article I had was 3 Americans killed in Taliban blast from Marines, officials say, on April 9th. And it's just talking about the war in Afghanistan. There's less fighting there than there was like 5 years ago, but people are still dying. I think it said 9 people have died this month, maybe less. But it also said the Trump administration is considering pulling out half of the 14,000 troops stationed there, but they're still undecisive. And my second article also has to do with Afghanistan. It's called "As Afghan War Drags On, EU Offers Greater Role in Brokering Peace," also posted on April 9th. And the EU is trying to end the 18-year war in Afghanistan. There are 20-some countries in the EU are stationed in Afghanistan with military troops, but they're wanting to switch from a military presence and become a more peaceful, peace brokering presence. And that's all I got for you guys this week. See ya.